Sanibona guys, and happy Friday. Before we can get to a lot of things, I first wanted us to talk about what I saw this morning on Twitter. And that was Godrich Gardee, the president of the deputy president of the Economic Freedom Fighters, being accused of sexual and emotional abuse. I don't know, it didn't come out good, but to a certain degree it felt like it was Floyd who has sparked such things, because he was tagged in the post, and people from My We Africa are saying that they're trying to make this a big deal, of which I'm not saying that it's not a big deal, but they are just perpetuating that idea. We know that Floyd is doing everything he can to decampaign all these parties so that he can take their voters, but this is worse. This is really bad. This is really bad for you to stoop this low if Floyd really that's what you're doing. But if really it's true that Godrich has been doing that with Ujanki, I'm hoping that he will clear the air, come to the public and clear everything up. Otherwise, he will always be known as this deputy president who is a rapist. So I just think that it's best for him to deal with it. I'll put the screenshots of everything that she said about the deputy president, Godrich. Obviously, the Economic Freedom Fighters, they fought on his behalf and even taken up files and receipts of the things that Yolanda has said and done in the past, and the number of people that she has accused before of rape. That this is not the first time. Interesting enough. But I think what she should do is to ensure that she opens a case going forward, because it doesn't help. She must do what the victims of Omotoso, the victims of those two pastors that are working with Shivambu Zondo, as well as the other one from Malawi, Bushiri. They should report him so that they can open a case against him. Then we'll see that she really is serious. She's not just decampaigning or do something that is going to affect the EFF negatively. Moving right along, guys. So there is this protest that is going on. Actually, it's not a protest. These videos that I see on social media of people removing some illegal foreigners, in a way, from public hospitals, saying that they should go to private hospitals. In my view, the other side of the coin is this going to be a real solution, though? Because you guys are going to kick these people out, probably deport them back, refuse them all those services, but guess what? They're going to creep back in. They're going to ride that, you guys call it a cobra, or a zebra, or a Lacosta. Whatever that is, they will ride it and come back to South Africa, because there's no borders. Abo Leon Schreiber, they're just sitting there doing nothing. It's that they have drones without borders. This is not going to be a solution, in my view. What is needed is to deal with Leon Schreiber, is to deal with the GNU, which has the DA as well as the NC, because they're the ones who have authorized these things to happen. They're happy about them happening, because they're not doing anything. So you South Africans trying to indulge yourself and working so hard to remove these people, it's just nothing but a waste of time. I don't know what you guys think. Please comment your thoughts. Let's move right along to Helen Zille. So yesterday someone posted and said, doing research about how we can get our land back. And I'm assuming that person is a South African, a black South African. And Helen commented and said, what are you guys going to do with land? More than 70% of the people, black people that have land, do nothing about it. Ma'am, you're wrong. We do a lot about land. If you can go to Limpopo, to KZN, people are planting, guys. They have a lot of vegetation. They have onions. That's how people live in the rural areas. They even have livestock in their yards. That's how they live. So it doesn't make sense saying that black people cannot be trusted with land. It's just that you're coming with the colonial mind. The colonial mind that is telling you that black people are supposed to suffer. Black people are supposed to subject to white people. White people are superior because they know what to do with land than us black people. Oh, Helen. And then she wants to be the mayor. Moving right along to Gayton Mckenzie. So you guys, you remember Super Sports United, which was then later Bloemfontein Celtics, and it had a lot of legal issues surrounding it. So now that has been bought by Gayton and his son, Calvin. Is it Calvin Lee John? Yes, I think it is. Then I got Gayton. Apparently, Gayton is saying that he's the one in charge of the business, family business, because as a minister he cannot have one. And he bought the club, the soccer club, for about 50 million. And people are asking themselves, what happened? What is going on? Did Gayton fund this boy to buy this with state money, with South Africans' money? Because it doesn't make sense that all of the sudden this boy now can afford a club after Gayton is a minister of arts and culture. It doesn't make sense. Obviously, Robert Marawa defended him and said that no, this guy even stopped using the father's name because he wanted to create his own legacy. Actually, let me check the right word. He never sought fame. He had to hide just so that he can build. He had to hide his name so that he can build. Let me not say it. And Gayton, this is what he had to say in defense of all of this whole thing.
The people of the Free State has been deprived of football. Every Tom, Dick and Zabulani promise every year they bring the team back. I can tell you categorically now that I'm an arm's length, but there's family members of mine that dug into their pocket and they got the team and they got Supersport, and they will talk tomorrow about that. But as a minister, when I get reshuffled, I'll go look for a job there as a mascot or something. But there's no link to me, and there should not be a link. But my involvement was actively, publicly, to tell South Africans, I'm going to make sure that Siwelele returns to the Free State.
Clearly, guys, we can blame Nkabane. It's not only Nkabane who's corrupt, guys. It's not only her who's doing cadre deployment and nepotism there, even Gayton himself. And he's very confident, he's very good at coming. And I think coming to the people. And I think the biggest one is that people love Gayton. Yes, guys, Gayton, people love that guy. And they'll defend him or they'll just sweep it under the carpet and they move on. They're like, but guys, you must know that your ministers, they think about their kids, no one but them and their kids. Nonetheless, guys, please comment your thoughts. What do you think about the allegations against Godrich, Gardee? What do you think about this thing of denying foreign nationals access to healthcare? What do you think about Helen Zille and him thinking that we can't do anything with land? And also, lastly, Gayton Mckenzie and his nipple era. He's busy nipporizing there with his son. What do you guys think about that? Nonetheless, guys, I'll see you on my next upload. Bye.